Hey y'all. Sorry, I am having all kinds of issues going on tonight. Hey Darth, hey April, hey Fish Nerd, hey Grace. Let me see who else is in here. I'm just going from the bottom up. I'm not even going the right way. Hey Squad, hey Juju. How's it going, y'all? Well, I got something to show y'all tonight. Yeah, Squad has been keeping me real busy. Real busy. And I have been enjoying it. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'll get back to the bottom of the chat in just a second. I was running late and we had snail issues. Know how it goes. Hey, Teresa. Okay, so let me make sure my camera is still connected because I just got a thing that said it wasn't connected. So let me check my camera real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this bad boy will start. Dave's been giving me some trouble lately. So someone found a new home. Let me turn on the big light real quick so y'all can see. But oh, it looks like the ivory snail has taken to the at pretty nicely already. I'm guessing it's because they're right there in the in the water flow. Oh, there's a couple of snails checking it out. There's two of them on there. Let's see if I can. I'm sorry. I know I'm trying not to move the camera so much, but we got a big view now to look at. We got a lot more screen to look at here. Oh, there goes one in the back. There's Sarge doing Sarge things. Look, Darth, it's a Darth Hideous tank. See? Sarge is like, hey guys, I've been in a little tank for far too long. This is just too much fun for me. This is what I've been working on. This has taken me a while. Me and that Amazon sword back there. That's what I had. No, he's trying to get a hold of everything on that duckweed. He's like, I want the duckweed. That snail is riding a plant. I still have more stuff to go in here. It's not completely done. There are going to be more things that go in this tank. The snails seem to approve already. None of them are trying to escape um, or anything. So that's good. I kind of want to show Juju the snail foot. Yes, I did. I already infected the tank. They like to eat it, okay? It's a snack. It's a snack for them. They love it. I personally love this tank. I can't wait to get some more plants out of the other tank into it. I am gonna have to give them more floaty plants, but hopefully we don't have any rogue snails in here. Uh, no rogue snails would be good. The snails haven't had this much fun since they left the 20 high. So this is real fun for them. They were like, we haven't had so much room in forever. And I even broke out their favorite spirulina tabs, even though those things kind of, muck the place up. But they'll eat it. It's fine. It's all good. They're gonna nom it. See, Clary's already going after it. She's like, I need some spirulina. I haven't seen them play in the bubbles yet, but I am looking forward to that. Um, yeah, they are all in there. Some of them are still hiding. The bacon wrapped ones are somewhere, probably behind the wood. I think a couple are still in the 10-gallon. I need to check, but they are all in there. That plant is in that plant's in all the control. Sarge just thinks he knows what he's doing. He was like, heck yeah, this is like the most fun I've had in ages. Isn't this great, y'all? I haven't seen my snails this happy in so long. And we do have new ones. We have some new ivory ones. As of now, I have like 24 snails. I may have gotten a little snail happy. So the fish group, that fish club that I talk with on Facebook, there's a lady who is a snail breeder, and she is trying to get her snail numbers down because she has a lot. And I hooked her up with some plants, and she hooked me up with some snails. And I'm really excited for them to have more space and for this them to grow up with this tank because oh look, there goes Sarge again. I think he knew what he was doing. I think he knew. I think he knew exactly what he was going for with that. Oh, we also have a Sarge number two, y'all. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna stop the camera and do this, but we do have a Sarge. We're gonna have to. I don't know what we're gonna have to name him, but see, we have a second one. I got a second large purple snail, but I know which one is Sarge because Sarge has the white stripe on his tail, on his little guy. Yeah. So yeah, we got snails everywhere. All right, let me actually get it on the tank so you don't see beside the tank. Yeah, Sarge will, well, now we have two Sarges, so you don't know which Sarge is actually watching you. You know, Clary's up at the top of the tank doing her thing over there. She's hiding out in the corner. You probably can't see her. Man, this tank is ginormous. Yeah, I did keep the level down a lot more on this one than I normally would. I think I need to bring it up a little bit more because that flow is kind of strong there. See in the middle of the tank how strong the flow is on that filter, and that's the lowest I can set it down. Which I do have another filter like I had in the 20 high, and I may those out, switch this one out, and use this guy on the 40-gallon along with the canister filter. So yeah, I'll have to see what I want to do there. Um, I just don't like the way it's beaten everything around so far. Snails seem to like it though. They seem to approve. They're like, heck yeah. We got one of the bacon wrap guys already chowing on the spirulina down there. Oh, I think we have a third Sarge too. There's another one over in the money wort. I forgot I got some more purple snails, y'all, and blue snails. Got a lot of baby blues, so we have a lot of little baby blueberries. And the next thing we got some more visitors that are going to come hang out in this tank. Figured I'll see how the snails are doing after the first night because other than the plants, the snails are the only guys in here. So I just want to see how that goes. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Claire. Oh, Claire, you have to go back to the beginning. Sarge is look, Sarge is riding the duckweed. Here, I'm gonna move the camera for Claire, y'all. But look, Sarge is riding not the duckweed, the hornwort. He's like, hey, I'm going for a ride. I want to get that clump of that up there. He's like, hey. and the kids are painting me a background right now to slide in the back of that. So we won't be staring at my white wall for a while. The generals, they're in there somewhere. We have a bunch of them, little guys in there. We got little blueberries. We got the little ivory generals. We got a lot of madness going on in this tank. He really is having fun riding on that. Yeah, look, he's become a pro at this already. He's like, I am gonna ride this all over this tank. Please don't fall into the robot. We might have to rethink where we put that robot. Where the at Walker is. We might have to redo that. Sorry, Sarge. He's like, dang it, I got knocked off. Like I'm going back up. Well, if he is, he's going right back for it. So I'm very excited to see him happy and playing in the tank because, you know, again, they were in such a small tank for so long. They were not they could not have been happy about it because they weren't I did know that. I did know that, Darth. I am quite the Star Wars nerd. So, you know, I was thinking, maybe we could get, some other little guys in there. Hey, Sean! Diving board in the tank. My kids were asking me if we could get mud skippers, and I was like, oh no, 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 no. No, no mud skippers. I don't even know how to care for those or axolotls right now. I was like, hey, snails and fish, we're good with that. Yeah, the one I've got in the tank seems to be having some real issues. He looks a little rusted too. He might be falling apart. Sarge is like, I'm getting out of here. Hey. No, I am definitely not ready for mud skippers. They were talking about it. I was like, oh no, not yet. No, the I have not named any of the new snails. Um, we have a lot of them to name though. So I know, doesn't that? Oh, Juju, you gotta watch this, right? So you can hang on. We can give it themes here. Hang on. We can change. Hey, Cat Ninja. Did I say hey? Look, we can change the colors. We can change the brightness. That's kind of bright. Oh, ooh wee. See, we can change the brightness. Ebony and Ivory. Mini Pearl. We could, I have a baby one that we could call Mini Pearl. There is a flashing setting, but I don't have a trigger warning for that, so we're not going to make it flash. But it's got a fade setting where the lights will fade in and out. That's pretty cool. I love this bubble light. It's kind of cool. Oh man, I've got to figure out where the thing is to turn it up because this is just the bubbles on low. So after hours, this becomes the Snailfoot only fin tank, and there is a lot going on in here, y'all. These snails. This is only their first night in here. I've already got one up at the top, probably laying eggs. So we'll have to see what he's doing. But he is like going straight out of there. He's like, nope, I'm out. Yeah, so I may have eggs already. We'll have to see how that goes. The snorgy starts. They have talked about this crazy large pink snail they've seen on the internet. I don't know if they're just fans of it. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So the next step is to get them some calcium in the tank because again, everything's new in here. So got to build the tank up. Been letting the bacteria do its thing, See, I thought that was kind of fitting to make the snail tank the dark tank. And I've got the 20-gallon that I'm going to set up next. That's going to be the ode to the robot tank. I got a couple of headstones that are going to go in there, a couple of skeletons. So, you know, maybe some, brine shrimp. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Maybe some sea monkeys. Who knows what goes on in that tank? They do. They all gang up. It's quite. If you ever see the ram's horns going at it, oh my goodness. Maybe a couple of closets in there. Who knows? Oh, so the piece of wood back here has a big chunk of my skin on it because I was trying. You see that little plant that's stuck to it next by the little ivory guy right there? Um, I was trying to make that to where I could, attach that plant to the wood with some super glue and didn't realize I had it on my fingers and I touched the wet wood and my hand kind of stuck to it. And I went to drop it in and I couldn't let go of it. It was just kind of hanging out there. Pepperidge Farm does remember. We're gonna have all kinds of fishies everywhere. I'm trying to think. I think where I'm gonna put Mr. Whisker's cave is right in front of the AT-AT. Just stick it right there, and it looks like he's trying to eat similar. um, yeah, kind of stick it there, and then we can have a peek into the cave because kind of like maybe set it at an angle here because that's the way Dave kind of sits. And yeah, I'm gonna try to find some more floaty plants to put up there too because right now we got a lot of harsh light coming in, but that's okay. And I may change the lights up there. But I do have to tell you guys, right? Um, oh crap, I was gonna say something and I just totally got lost there. I lost my thought. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, so there's gonna be other fish in here, obviously, but I don't know if we're gonna put Red and Dot in here. It looks like this is just way too much room for those two little guys. I don't know, but yeah, definitely need some more floating plants. Oh, okay, the stand that I've got on this tank. I'm gonna have a video coming out on this stand, but it's got some drawbacks. But the drawback actually is that they give you a shelf to put up there. If you leave the shelf off, it becomes a perfect tank lid holder, and you can just prop your lid up there, and it still lights your tank, so you don't have to worry about not being able to see in there. Yeah. And then, so yeah, the next project, we got 29 here. There's some sort of bubble floating in there, and I do not know what that is. That's kind of weird. There's just like a bubble of air caught suspended in there. Y'all see that? That's kind of weird, right? See that little bubble right there? It's kind of close to where the snail's coming up by the bubbles. I really got to see if I can kind of jack these bubbles up a little. Let me see if I can grab the tube without knocking everything over. There we go. Ha ha ha. Like you can really get the bubbles going. I've got a couple of bars to put in the back too that I need to get ran. But for now, this is good. This is good for now. Yes, definitely more baby room for the whiskers. I do want to put the whiskers in here. I want to let the plants get established for probably the next month. I know putting them in there now is probably more beneficial, but I'm also thinking they're going to uproot all the plants too before they set roots in. So that's my only, because they did it to the last tank, and that's why I moved them out. And I secretly think one of the cats has been sitting on the hood of the aquarium. The only thing that gives me that assumption is the little furry parts on my intake sponge, which I'm gonna have to pull off. You know what? No, that's actually not what that is. Okay, I thought that was hair. It's pieces of the broken off floating plants, like the roots, where they're getting hit by the water. Because you can see them floating around in the water. Those aren't hairs. I was like, what is that? Oh yeah. Oh Juju, this one's for you. It's about to. You're about to see a big friend come by. I think it's Sarge. Is it Sarge? Sarge is like moving it. He's booking it tonight. How did you already get over there, buddy? Sarge did it right in the plants. There we go. That's a straighter image of the tank. Me and Dave have to work on his legs, you know. Sarge knocked all the little leaves off. It's like, get out of here. Hang on 1 second, y'all. That is a big snail foot, y'all. That guy is huge. Sarge got giant while he was gone. And our first pair of snail. That's Sarge Jr. He's not very junior. He's not a lot smaller, but small enough. I think these guys are going to be way happier in here than they were in the 10-gallon. It's a lot more room. They're all being called to the spirulina. They can't. They're like, oh my goodness, this is great. We got three of the blueberries down there. It looks like the smallest little ivory guy is back on the foot. Yeah, no bullies on there. Oh, you can totally see they sound happier. Oh, well, Teresa, I'm gonna start streaming it again at night, where it's just the tank. I may not be doing any talking in the background, but y'all can just watch the tank at night and just leave it up from like midnight to 3 a.m. And that way, because the snails are more active at night. And I do have a camera that might actually be more fitting for for that operation with the little light on the side with the bubbles because it does have the night vision qualities, so like a feature on the camera. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll be doing it on Rumble as well, but I might. I might be doing that, Darth. I have heard that that is a thing that's been happening. So yeah, if streaming on one platform is good, streaming on two has to be better, right? Yeah, I want to see that too. There was this one pink snail. I'll send you the video later. It's great. Oh, but yeah, two streams is more than one. You are right. And before you know it, Darth, I will be right there next to you with 64 million subscribers on both platforms. Yeah, that too. That was crazy. So, Turtle Wax would be a good sponsor. Shell oil, Shell Wax. That'd be a good one. Sea salt advertisement. Oh man, you're already at 87 million? Man, I gotta catch up. So if you haven't already liked and subscribed and done all the YouTubey things, go ahead and do that. And eventually I'll have my Rumble situation situated. Because I have like three Rumbles right now. Oh, and I forgot my bubble water. Now, oh man, if I could get SodaStream as a sponsor, that would be awesome. I can sit here and watch these little guys just scoot around the tank all night long. Isn't it just relaxing? Good day, farms. So we are back to snail shenanigans. Old Bay seasoning, Juju, no! That's so no! I could definitely get a Pepperidge Farm advertisement. Because yeah, they're never gonna forget. It's never gonna go away. Um, what's a good color for remembering? Um, maybe a light blue, yellow. Is yellow good? Red. Red's for danger. Red means scary. Garlic and butter. Y'all are man. The French restaurant. It could be a French bakery, and all the little snails are like, "Are y'all gonna eat us?" Like, oh no. Man, snails are all running away. They're like, nope, we're out. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to see if like all of them are in there, but I think I am missing a few because there's supposed to be over like 20 of these guys in here. There's a bunch of ivories because I have like 10 of the little ivory snails now. That's maybe an exaggeration. It may be more like 7 ivory and 7 of the baby blues. And then I got a bunch of the purples and the bacon wrap guys. Fire. Well, they're still in the other tank. I still have two tanks behind me that were housing, snails. There were a lot of these guys hanging around between two tanks. And then there's the quarantine tank. I got to check that one. Make sure there's. Man, what are you guys doing up there? See the big guy? He's about to jump down again. He's like, man, I'm getting out of here. I tried to hide the heater in the bubble wand. Like, I don't think it worked. You can still see it. Pepperidge Farm's watching. Someone's watching. That's for sure. Well, if you like Snell shenanigans, you're about to get them. Lots of them. I was hoping Sarge would go for another, ride on the floaty plants. That was kind of fun. Floaty plants are calling him in. Bacon wrap snail shenanigans. They're all like, we're just down here eating. Don't eat us. It's like just about anywhere you look right now, there's a snail hiding somewhere in the mix. And it's not a ram's horn snail or a pond snail, which is really nice. I think the AT-AT just pooped a snail. Lots of them, minus a few. We don't talk about what happens to the ram's horn snails around here. They're good for one thing and one thing only. Yeah, there's probably some on the floaty plants I put in because that did come from the 20 high. Um, Me being in charge of the sea monkeys, that's the worst thing. All right, y'all. Tomorrow is physical therapy day, and that's gonna be fun. But when I get back, either no, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. I have something coming Thursday. I have a lot to do tomorrow. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So, all right, y'all. I have another big day tomorrow of setting stuff up, picking stuff up, and going and exercising my knee. So, I'm gonna go with A, and I haven't even heard. Oh, tomorrow is Hairband Trivia on Shenanigans. I will be there for that. So if you like Hairband and you like trivia, head on over to Shenanigans tomorrow. And Claire is doing a true crime on the Rust case. If anyone knows about that situation, that was kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, if I'm not streaming tomorrow, other places are. Oh, well then I got it right. I picked A. But I will see y'all Sunday. Yeah, it's Alec Baldwin did something. I don't know who's to blame for that, but someone should be blamed for that. And thank you, Squaw Bob. Thank you, Fishner. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out with me. You will be seeing more of the tank soon. Thank you, Cat Ninja. And hey, Mrs. C, it's okay. But if you want to see something hilarious, go back to the beginning and watch the first few minutes because Sarge was having a good old time, y'all. I will be streaming longer on Sunday. I'll be going for at least a full hour, maybe more. We'll see what's going on. But I will see you tomorrow night over on Shenanigans. Juju, could you drop a link for me for Shenanigans and for Claire and for Darth's Rumble channel? Because they are always watching. Eventually, I will do a 24-hour aquarium stream. That is my goal, to have this bad boy up for 24 hours straight. So we will see when that happens. It's going to be a minute. We need to have, we'll see what happens Sunday. I don't know if I can go 3 hours, but I will see y'all Sunday, and y'all have a good night. I'm gonna try to give Juju a minute to drop some links for me, and if not, I'll just throw up a community tab. It's all right. Yeah, there we go. I didn't give her a heads up. I should have done that earlier. Like, hey, Juju, drop some links for me. I'll get back to the streaming stuff. I took a break for way too long, so I don't know what I'm doing anymore, y'all. I was hoping one more would dive bomb us before I left too. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye.